Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Tuesday, February 13th, 2024. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin with last night's Monday Night Raw broadcast live on USA Network from the Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. In the main event, Shinsuke Nakamura pinned Sami Zayn. After the match, Nakamura and McIntyre both attacked Zayn, but Cody Rhodes made the save and chased them off to end the show. Earlier in an in-ring promo segment, Rhodes called out The Rock for slapping him at the WrestleMania kickoff and also appeared to form an alliance with former foe Seth Rollins.
But when it comes to fighting the bloodline, when it comes to fighting The Rock, when it comes to fighting Roman Reigns, there is only one man on earth who is uniquely suited to be your shield. I'll give you a hint. He was once an architect. He is now a visionary. He is a revolutionary. He is Seth.
In men's Elimination Chamber qualifying matches, Bobby Lashley pinned Bronson Reed and LA Knight beat Ivar.
And now, with Knight in trouble, Ivar to the top, looking for the Doom Salt. LA Knight, though, from behind, BFT, blunt force trauma. LA Knight's going apart.
In a women's Elimination Chamber qualifier, Liv Morgan topped Zoe Stark. In other results, Jey Uso and New Day beat Imperium when Uso pinned Vinci. Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, and Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley brawled during an in-ring promo segment, and JD McDonough pinned R-Truth. After the match, Judgment Day attacked R-Truth until DIY made the save. In more WWE news, Charlotte Flair appeared yesterday on CNBC's Power Lunch and commented on her recovery from knee surgery, as well as the recent deal made between WWE and Netflix.
I'm 6 weeks out Thursday. I'm ahead of schedule, and every day all I can think about is returning back to the ring, especially with all the excitement with Raw going to Netflix, WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. All I can think about is getting back and winning that number 15.
In ratings news, on the heels of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's insertion into the WrestleMania main event storyline, last Friday's WWE SmackDown on Fox averaged 2.578 million viewers, according to WrestleNomics. That number was up 4.3% from last week and is the largest the show has done since August 25th, 2023, and the second highest since December 30th, 2022. The rating in the key 18 to 49-year-old demographic was a .75, equating to 985,000 viewers, which is also the largest number of viewers the show has notched since August 25th of last year. The audience for last Friday's AEW Rampage on TNT was up significantly as well, drawing 456,000 viewers, according to WrestleNomics. Rampage scored its highest viewership since drawing 639,000 viewers on April 14th, 2023. In the key 18 to 49-year-old demo, Rampage averaged 186,000 viewers, up 1.5% from last week, and the most the show has done since October 13th, 2023. Turning to Japan, New Japan Pro Wrestling and CMLL's co-promoted Fantastica Mania 2024 tour kicked off on Monday inside Edion Arena No. 2 in Osaka. The main event of the show saw Hiroshi Tanahashi unite with Mascara Dorada and Mystico to defeat the team of Francesco Akira, Stuka Jr., and Ultimo Guerrero. Held annually since 2011, Fantastica Mania originally began as a way to take advantage of Mystico's popularity, but quickly blossomed into a showcase for other CMLL luchadors, expanding from 2 shows on each tour into a week of events. Other selected results from yesterday saw Hechicero, Rocky Romero, and Soberano Jr. defeating Atlantis Jr., Templario, and Volador Jr. Hiromu Takahashi reverted to his past mask gimmick of Kamiitachi as he teamed with Bushi, Tetsuya Naito, and Titan in a win over Brillante Jr., El Desperado, Ryusuke Taguchi, and Stigma, And in the opening match, Taiji Ishimori took on the masked persona of Bone Soldier Jr. when he teamed with Gato in a losing effort against Defunto and Doki. The tour resumes today inside the Prefectural Kadoma Sports Center in Osaka. And as we close, we'd like to make one correction to Monday's newscast. When speaking about Kazuchika Okada's match on Sunday in Osaka against Hiroshi Tanahashi for New Japan Pro Wrestling, we mistakenly referred to the match being Okada's final one with the company. While it was Okada's final singles match as a contracted New Japan talent, the 7-time IWGP champion is scheduled to be a part of 2 10-man tag team matches on February 23rd and 24th in Sapporo. We apologize for the error. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.